that it's almost embarrassing. Okay, it's almost embarrassing. I mean, come on. I haven't seen such sloppy mess like this since California. Okay, for real. And speaking of sloppy, we're gonna get back into this. So if you can, do so. You can do so at our website at KTNG860am.org, where we are now. You can scroll down the front page of it. You can see exactly how many countries I'm in right now. Okay? That lets you know that we have power. But we need your support to increase what we do here, for not for the sake of the youth, sake of the seniors, being a friend. And guess what? We have, on average, I'd say we are 90%. But since we are a country of stupidity right about now, to other countries and so forth and saying, okay, well, if this jackass is doing it, I might as well hang around and, okay, seriously. So how did, needless to say, Bishopville, South Carolina, you are a idiota, okay? Territory, contraband, and cell phones. Ah, boys. Prisoners of Cell Block H, huh? These folks were fighting over real money and real territory while they're incarcerated. Wow. That sounds like La Familia. Okay? But then again, all it takes is one pitch, and everybody's just like mad. Oh, cuz, come on, cuz, you got my property, man. Where's my shit? And you know something? Everybody who's like basically a lot of the autopsies that were performed found that everybody had shank and slashing moves from shanks. Everybody had been shanked. Okay? Now there are videos that reportedly were taken by inmates inside the prison. They're not supposed to have cell phones. They shared that to social media with the grisly scene after the riot. Okay? One video was shot from what looks like a catwalk on the upper level of a cell block, shows towels or clothing items on the floor and a long trail of what appears to be smeared blood leading to a larger puddle of blood near the wall. Another video shows a man lying on his side against the wall, not moving. If the person who shot that video from the upper level of the cell block, think about it, people. They keep people separated for a very good reason in prison. Who do you think inhabits? Who do you think runs the top tiers? Yeah. There is white supremacy in prison. Shock of all shocks. And since these guys basically have an inside, and most of the jailers are basically white, I have one or two sellouts out there working. But the 7 victims were identified Monday morning. Logan said coroner's office from across the state reached out to him and offered to assist in numerous autopsies. This is kind of scary, people, but this is the same thing that goes on. Okay, let me just break this down for you. Black inmates, brown inmates, no opportunity. Okay, simple solution, people, go where the money is. But if you're too damn lazy to go where the money is, guess what? What do you think? Your money's gonna come to you? You're gonna be pimping? You're gonna be selling drugs? You're gonna be out there shooting up the block and whatnot, making children and senior citizens feel unsafe to be around? This is what you want. You are acting just like every other gang or every other cartel, like a bunch of freaking idiots. Then again, I don't expect much for people who basically have a third grade reading, have a third grade level of reading. Much less, I can guarantee you that the King's language is butchered in many aspects because 5 different dialects in the South. You just got to pick one. Okay, so here it is. That the 7 deaths at the Lee Correctional were in an incident. In 2012, the prison was placed on lockdown after a guard was taken hostage. Over a span of 2012 to 2013, the prison was taken over twice by inmates, which tells you what? You need to revamp your rules, or either that or fire the warden. Okay? In Japan, when you go to jail, trust me, you go to jail. And not only that, but it is done in such a military style that the inmates work on not only their personality, they work on their mental issues, and they contribute back to society working as units, not as individuals. But since gangs are like, yo, what's up, cuz? Ooh, West Side Crip Blood, peanut butter and jelly, that sort of thing. don't realize that you Crips, you can't, especially in prison. Okay, do your time, get out, make a contribution to the community, save the children. That's your job. You already did wrong. Why do you continue to do wrong? I mean, what's the matter? Everybody likes to go to prison and so forth, makes it a great deal. I mean, come on. If you're going to jail and so forth, you're an idiot. Okay? Now, give or take and so forth, that there are instances where, there have been setups to where people basically wind up going to jail under false pretenses. Yeah. Yes, you can go to jail for false pretenses. I thought that was in the Constitution too. Oh, but of course it does. Okay. So therefore, the prison is pretty much on lockdown at this particular point. And, this place has had multiple incidents like this over and over and over. Okay. Over and over and over. And as long and in prison, run things, black on black, brown on black, it doesn't matter. All of them will be fighting over crumbs. Crab in a barrel for a man in the can. Speaking of man in the can right about now. Oh my God. I know this is, this shows the worst part of how people come together. And I love the Japanese. I love the Japanese culture. I love them for, who they are. They're a people. They're a very beautiful freaking people, man. You really have to understand them like that. And that's all I understand them for. They have the lowest crime rate in the world. Nobody shoots anybody. Okay? Everybody talks out everything.